And we have returned. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That right there was a song called World of Soul Blazer, or World of Soul Blader, from the game of the same name, or names, because of course it was called Soul Blader in Japan. Anyway, as you may remember, that is a game I've now done twice on Retro Sunday. Well, first time I did it, I was still calling it SNES Sundays. And yeah, one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. So, you know, I figured that would be a nice one to open up with. I don't know, they're two very different games, but I almost feel like Soul Blazer and Valheim are almost thematically similar in a certain way, so I felt like that was probably a good thing to go with. So there we are. Hello, Rolls! Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Good morning to you as well, although it's just past noon here, so good morning / good afternoon. So yeah. So we're going to get into Valheim basically right away. I don't really have anything new to say, other than, you know, if you've already seen the picture or my comment on this, I figured I may as well have an appropriate mug for my coffee while I'm playing this. I almost forgot I had this until I saw it in the back of the cupboard a couple of weeks ago. It's not the best thing to be drinking coffee out of because it's one of those, like, cheap thermos kind of things, but I figured, you know what, why not? We'll keep it hotter for longer at least, so I won't just pile right through it as quickly as I can, as I tend to do with coffee when it cools down too much. So let's dive into Valheim. Like I was saying, considering I was not doing very well mentally this past week, I've just spent a lot of time playing this game, doing stuff. So you'll notice that there's a lot of things that are different from the last time I streamed this last Saturday. And yet there's still so much more to do. Like, that's the thing that really boggles my mind about this game, is that it's still early access, but there's still so much crap that needs doing, you know? Like, you could lose hours just doing the basic building. Now my question is this going to play nice? Because I know I had a lot of shaky issues with it last time I streamed it at the beginning. I'm not using the Vulcan thing. I can't remember if the Vulcan thing was good or not. Like, I think Vulcan caused it to be more jittery. It's hard to say. Seemed like it was a bit jittery there for a minute, but it seems like it's better there now, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's go in. Let's go in and see what happens. Although, come to think of it, I think when I used Vulcan last time, I didn't actually have it enabled, because you had to go in and more or less force it to enable in the Steam properties. Yeah, you know what? As a little test, I'm actually going to quit and reopen it with Vulcan and see what happens. You know, you can already see I've done things a little bit differently, but I've got things laid out a bit differently there in the area, or new things added, I should say. Okay, there we go. Took it a while to fully close. Maybe this'll work a little bit better, maybe not. See my bitrate starting to crater again, though it seems to have leveled off. Oh, encoding overloaded. That's not great. Don't you just love how I never test this before I start streaming? Alright, you know what? Because it's giving me the encoding overloaded thing, and I don't think that was there before I flicked on Vulcan. Let's leave and come in again. Third time's the charm, I guess. I don't know if it would really direct... No, I'm still telling me that, Okay, cool, Rolls. Thanks for dropping by. Honestly, I'm probably going to stop the stream and restart it again like I did last time, on account of the fact that this seems to be giving me some issue, as it tends to. But yeah, I'll see you later, hopefully. I'll be streaming... I'll still be streaming for like 3 hours, I think. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to stop the stream and readjust some settings again. I wouldn't think I'd have to do this again, but here we are. Let's see. I'd like to take this opportunity to point out once again, man, I really wish there was not this massive video card shortage because of goddamn cryptocurrency mining. Well, and, you know, pandemic, but I feel like if it wasn't for all the mining bullshit, that it'd be easier for folks who want to get the video cards for gaming would actually be able to get video cards. I don't know if a new video card would help with these issues, but I feel like it wouldn't hurt. So yeah, I'm gonna shut the stream off for a quick moment and come back on after I change some settings. I'll be right back. Well, I'm back. I don't know if this is going to work. I had to lower the FPS a little bit in OBS itself. I had to change the process priority of OBS within Windows itself. I even lowered the process priority of Valheim because it still seems to run pretty well even though it's down at below normal now. And I had to go into the video settings for Valheim to lower the general stuff and turn off a couple extra stuff like motion blur, tessellation, and bloom and stuff like that. I didn't want to turn off too much of this stuff because, I mean, that's what makes the game look so pretty. But I hope this is going to work. I don't know. Like, it still looks a little bit jittery in the preview on OBS Studio over here, but it's better than it was, so I guess we're good to go for now. I kind of regret that I didn't test this earlier, because now I've killed an hour trying to get it to work. I don't know how much of this I'm even going to be able to stream anymore until I can get better hardware and sort out whatever the hell is going on with my internet connection. I think that's what it is. A funny thing, well, before I actually carry on with the game though, a funny thing I noticed, it was an article I read a while ago, that apparently the best performance for money video card that people can easily get right now is the one that I have, a GTX 970, which was made back in freaking 2014. This 7-year-old video card is currently the easiest one and best one to get on the market, which is insane. I wonder how much of my streams are just me bitching about the lack of video cards. I don't know, I feel like that's a thing that I do a lot. Anyway, I'm just gonna carry on. I'm just gonna carry on, and hopefully it works. The game doesn't look as pretty as it should, but it's still kind of pretty, I guess. I'll probably just up the settings again when I'm playing off stream, if I even stream this for very long. Anyway, let's have a little run around and show you what I've done. Well, I'm not going to show you everything because it would take a lot of wandering around. But, yeah, as you've noticed, I have built up my initial coastal house quite a bit. Like, I've got this little storage area over here now because I'm probably going to need to stow away a lot of stuff. As I fill out more chests, I'm probably going to fill it in with walls so I can actually have new platforms and stuff. This is just going to be stone. This one is just wood and wood varieties. This over here is going to be resin, but I mean, I'm going to fill out chest after chest with resin because there's so goddamn many of them. By many of them, I mean graylings. I kill so many graylings. This is starting to get upgraded pretty well. This was the next thing that I needed to put into. It's an adze, or however you pronounce it. I can build furniture now. I got myself a nice little rug in here, a table, a couple of chairs. after a hard day of Vikinging. You're gonna have yourself a little set. I can mount deer heads now, that's nice. The real changes are out here, though. I found out how to tame boars, so now I have a little farm of them going. And if you do this, you can pet them! And boar loves you! It's nice that boar loves me. Makes me feel so much better about myself. I know this is a pretty slapdash pen, but it seems to do. I've got this little hut here that's basically going to be storage for anything to do with my garden and the pen. Because I'm growing a bunch of carrots over here because I can do that now. I really like that tree. Like, I can get a lot of fine wood off of that tree, which you can use to create furniture and stuff. But I don't want to cut the tree down because it just looks too cool. So that's going to stay there. I got a smelter and a forge now. Hello, seagull. Well, that's a kiln. And that's a smelter. And there's the forge and a couple of bits and bobs that increase the effectiveness thereof. This took a lot of screwing around to build, but I'm actually kind of proud of it. Okay, good. Oh, do I have enough honey? I do. Alright, good. I'll show you how this works then. I had to put this little wall in here and wall off the back of that because the fermenters were too exposed and they wouldn't work. So, I'm actually going to need to go back and get a little more wood. Alright, so let's take that out. Alright, so yeah, what you gotta do is, well, let's take a look at the cauldron first. Well, I need to put a fire underneath it, boom. Well, fire under its ass. But yeah, you can make carrot soup, or you can make different types of mead bases. So that one gives you resistance to poison, that one boosts your stamina, this one heals you, which is probably the one I'm gonna go for, and that one I think just gets you drunk. The jam, I don't know what the jam is, you can eat it, but I think it might also be something that you can mix together with another thingamabob. Ah, Leo the Lion, welcome to the stream, thank you for dropping by. I apologize for the really crappy video quality, because it probably is not great. I've been having issues, shall we say. But hopefully you enjoy your time here, however long you stay. But yeah. So I think what I might do is I might see if I can make a base for a potion of minor healing. Wait, what was that again? I accidentally made just regular old tasty mead. Dandelion, raspberries, blueberries, and honey. Gotcha. Alright, so let's do that. Depends on how long the stream is up. Well, I'm going to be streaming for either a couple of hours or until everything crashes. That seems to be the way it's going right now. Because, oh boy, what a day this has been. Let's see. Alright, so raspberries, blueberries, and dandelion. Alright, yeah, there we go. Boom. And let's slap that in there. Yeah, see, it says about the tasty mead that it lowers your health and stamina regen, but it also says that it boosts your stamina regen by 300%. So I don't know, which is it? Which is it, game? Now I think I might take that out and make some carrot soup. Because I'm going to go off on a little adventure now in a moment. Pop this stuff back in here for now. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. You guys are still empty. Oh yes, another thing I plan on doing too is I'm going to make, the reason why I have this cleared out Let's pick some pretty flowers. That's not the reason I have that picked out. Yeah, the reason why I have that cleared out is because this is where I plan on building, like, the really big base that I plan on doing, like sort of a, I guess, mead hall, for lack of a better term. So, I'm not sure, but I think the plan is I'm going to have, like, a sort of curved hallway here, and this will be the entrance, where the path comes in. And I'll curve around the sides, and I'll have this giant rock still there, and it'll be almost like a sort of inner courtyard kind of thing, where I'll set up like a little campfire and some cauldrons and stuff like that. Pretty it up and all that stuff. And then it'll curve in, and there'll also be a entrance here, and that curved hallway will enter the large building, which I'm going to flatten out this whole area. Maybe even so far back as that stump back there. And boom, this is where the main building is going to be. So that'll be fun. Trying to figure out how to build that. I might wait until I can construct stone, because I'm a ways off from that yet. I think I need to kill the next boss before I can do that, and he's up there. Oh, that's the other thing, too. I have spent a pile of time... I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but there's a road that goes from here all the way along the coast, passing this camp, going over here, going underneath the hill home, and it goes over to this fort I found over here that I'm eventually going to fix up. And I've just been carting resources back and forth, literally carting, because I've got this cart made, which is a really handy device. Hello, Baked. Welcome back to the stream. Good afternoon to you as well. I'm glad you're dropping by now and not the initial part of this where I had to spend an hour trying to fix it. I don't think it's still great, but it's as good as I'm going to get it right now. Alright, anyway, so yeah, I was going to adventure off, I think, to the north, because I haven't completely explored this area yet. I think the Elder is probably off this island, but I don't know where this island ends, so I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh, another fun thing that happened that terrified the shit out of me. I was cruising along this section of the Black Forest here, and that's skirting this sort of snowy mountain area, right? And there was a troll that spotted me. Now, I've killed several trolls at this point. As you can see, I am currently wearing them, because this is a full set of troll hide armor. But this troll was carrying a log as a club, so I was like, oh, this is going to be pretty dangerous. So I was like skirting around, running about, dodging around this thing while it was swinging at me, firing arrows at it. It was quite the epic battle, but I had him down, I don't know, to about 3/4 health. I'd knocked off 1/4 of his health, is what I'm saying. But I got real close to the edge of the mountain right here, right? And then a couple of wolves ran down the mountain. I'm like, oh, wolves. I don't know that I've seen any of these before. Surely they can't be that bad. I just need to keep clear of them while I'm trying to deal with the troll. What ends up happening, and bear in mind, the troll still has at least half of its health. The troll turns around and starts swinging at the wolves. And then one of the wolves runs up and it one-shots the troll. Oh, thanks for the follow there, Leo the Lion. So yes, the wolf one-shots the troll, and then I'm getting chased by 2 wolves. And then it one-shots me after it chases me all the way back to this little camp that I got set up over here. So it chased me from around where this abandoned tower is, after murdering the troll, all the way down here, and then it killed me. So wolves are scary is what I'm saying, though apparently you can tame them. I did indeed get bounced, yes. Anyway, now that I've spent the day explaining that, before I go herring off up north, I think I might make myself a bronze weapon. I'll hold off on making bronze armor for now, because I think I'd sooner wait. But I think I hear the bronze Atgeir is a pretty good weapon. Now it's a two-handed one, so I'm not going to be able to, you know, use a shield. But I've heard that the Atgeir and the sword are probably both the best multi-purpose weapons. I'd want a mace if I was going to fight more skeletons, but, you know. So what do I need to make the Atgeir? Wood, 8 bronze, and leather scraps. Let's weigh myself down horribly. The axe is a good weapon by itself. That's true. I have noticed that the axe is a pretty decent weapon. And just like that, most of my copper is gone. Now the thing is, especially since I'm going to be going pretty far afield, I think I'd want to save the axe as a tool just for chopping down trees. So what I'll probably do when I go herring off is I'll leave behind my cultivator, maybe even the stag breaker. Though the stag breaker is a pretty neat weapon. I don't think I had that made last time I streamed this. Like, it does an area of effect damage. Boom. So you can just send things flying. Handy when you're getting mobbed by things. Mobbed by mobs. Will I need to make it again? A couple more pieces of wood and some leather scraps. Gotcha. Some leather scraps. And I think I might have more wood down along. I'm gonna have to cull some of my boar too while I'm at it. Starting to get a bit too populous. Nope, that's the little area. Figure out what food I'm going to take with me too. Alright, let's make this bad boy and see if I can upgrade it. Boom! 4 bronze. I need to make some more. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of mining. But the one screwy thing that I've discovered, because I looked it up, that we need 8 more bronze to upgrade it a bit further. And I don't have enough copper. Oh well. But yeah, the one screwy thing that I found out when I looked it up is that tin respawns. Copper does not. When you fully mine a copper vein, it's gone. And you won't get any respawns of it in that area, which is... I don't know if I like that. I'm out of wood. I also have the ability to make portals too, though I don't really have anywhere I'd want to portal to yet. Because every place I've explored is something I can get to in basically a day's hike. I feel like that's not enough of a distance to justify using magic, basically. Oh, with a copper vein, if you mine down a little, there is hidden copper underneath? Oh, I didn't realize that. I did notice that there were a couple of instances where the copper boulder was kinda underneath the ground a bit, but you could still see pieces of it jutting up. Alright, so next time I come across a giant copper vein, I'm gonna have to probably dig around underneath it a little bit to see if it extends. Thanks for the tip, I appreciate that. Anyway, before I go adventuring, yes, you heard me. Let's poke away some stuff. I don't really want the spear again. Well, anymore, I should say. Alright, so I'll even put away the repair hammer because I don't think I need too much to make that. Yeah, as long as I get some wood and stone, I'll be able to make a hammer, so if I find a spot I want to make a base later on, that's fine. Away these eyes. I'm swimming in eyes. Which sounds disgusting and nightmarish, but it's the truth. Alright, I'm gonna want to make a bit of food. Probably I'll I'll cook up some meat and neck. I tell you what, let's do that. Let's cook up 5 of each, make some stew, and then probably take a bunch of carrots with me. I'll put the cultivator away, I won't take the stag breaker, I'm gonna want to clear out my inventory as much as I can. There. Oh wait, the hammer. I wasn't going to take the hammer either. Although, I want to keep it for now. Building things, don't you know? Like 90% of what I've been doing in this game so far. I need to go grab some more wood. I really like the cart. I don't know, it's just the simplest of things, but... yeah, I'll take that much. I just really like that that's a thing you can do, because it's a pain in the hole trying to cart stuff back and forth without it. Especially since you can't teleport metal, that's apparently a thing. Alright, let's double up on these. I didn't realize this was a thing you can do, but you can put, I think, upwards to 4 of these over the same fire. Makes cooking a lot faster. Which is good. Alright, well that's cooking. I'll just take a quick run over yonder. See how my carrots are doing. They are fully grown. Alright, I don't want to leave that for too long. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Before I was able to make the kiln, the only way I was able to actually smelt anything was to burn food to a crisp to make coal. It took forever. I mean, it was handy because it took me a while to find the materials to make a kiln, but holy crap did it take so long. Okay, yeah, that'll be the last 2 bits of food. Or at least the last 2 bits of food I'll make there, anyway. Quickly! Make more sense if I had it back there, but of course... I just put it up on this rock because it looked pretty. Alright, we got ourselves some neck. Though in reality it's tail. You know, I probably should have put the cultivator in this chest. That would have made more sense. Anyway, let's go make some soup. Carrot soup. Okay, so that lasts 1500 seconds, this lasts 1000. Alright, so... I'll probably take so many carrots along with me, too. However, a culling must happen. Or loves me. Good, it's not gonna love this. Oops. If I'm not careful, I'll destroy my pen. I didn't really get a lot of meat from that. Shame. Anyway, let's give them like half of these carrots. No, that's not where they were supposed to go. Was that seagull? You want to be in the pen too? There you go. Eat, my friends! Eat and procreate so I can then murder you. Is good, is good. And there for now. Wait, do I not have any space in? No, I don't, do I? I'll tell you what, I'll take the cultivator out, and I'll put this head in here for now, and I'll put the cultivator in the other place like I said I would. And then, finally! Finally, the call of adventure. Alright, you go in there. Suppose I should plant some more stuff, but eh. Yeah, screw it, let's actually plant some more carrots. I've only got 5 seeds currently. I'm terribly disorganized when it comes to this, but I'm terribly disorganized when it comes to everything, so there we are. Alright, let's repair my junk. And then we'll go on. Alright, so I'm going to avoid the mountain like the plague, because I don't want to be murdered by the angry wolf-woofs, and, yeah, we'll just skirt along the coast. For now. Oh, hi, dear. I won't bother eating yet. I'll eat later on. Punch that boar in the bum! Yoink. Another thing I discovered too is that, well, I say discovered, I found out. I was told, shall I say. Whenever you see stones like this, if you dig in between them, you'll find stuff sometimes. Usually it's just skeletal remains, because I guess you're desecrating a grave. Other times there's an actual treasure down there. Problem is, some of these things are rather large, shall we say. They cover quite a bit of space. Yeah, you get fine wood from the birch trees, and that's how you craft furniture and, like, higher quality wooden items. I did find a couple of pine seeds, which is why I've got some pine trees growing down next to the main area. Which is nice, because it'd be nice to have a ready source of core wood. I've been using that for frames and stuff a lot, as you've seen. I can make banners too, but I kind of want... there's a blue variant of the banner that I want to use, and that requires blueberries. So... I haven't gathered up enough blueberries to actually make very many banners just yet, and I've just used a bunch of them to make that mead starter. I've already run so far up the coast here. There wasn't really much in the way of anything interesting. Now it appears I have a couple of messages. Give me a moment, I need to check them. Okay, alright. Sorry about that. I like how me attempting to stream today has basically turned into hot garbage. But that's it. That's just life. Yeah, it's beginning to look like I'm not going to be fortunate enough that I'm going to be able to go all the way over there just by foot. I'm either going to have to swim, depending on how close the next island is, or sail. I can build a new variety of boat now. That's fun. I hardly use the raft, but... it's a lot of boars. Why are boars added to the compendium now? This land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still. Take comfort, traveler, in the gifts before you, the good wood and stone, the fruits and flowers of the forest. Look also to the wild boar who roam these lands. They fear fire and the hand of man, but they can be taught to obey it. Go quietly to them, and let them eat of your stock. Roots of the ground are their pleasure. Okay. Thanks for that. Ooh. This also has an area of an effect. Area of an effect, you heard me. Area of effect attack. Oh, looks like there might be a mountainous island over that way. Cool beans, as they say. I'm so far from my home. Well, this is interesting. Some cool terrain generation. Excuse me while I get stuck. Oh, sometimes there's hornets' nests over there. Good. Ooh, I like the look of this place. Might be a bad idea to build something over there. Like a sort of a launching point so I can sail over that way. Excuse me while I stroll. Nah, no wasps. Oh well. Alas, no treasure either. Okay, cool, cool. Like there's even almost a good launching point to build a bridge over there. Now I've built a bridge. I've built a couple of them at this point. And the one thing I've learned is that building over water in this game is a pain in the ass. The bridge turned out pretty good. in the long run. It's just, oh god, did it take forever to make. Now I've built two, like I said. One is over a deeper river, so that was kind of tricky. Another one is over like a sort of a swampy area over next to a black forest biome, so that one wasn't too bad. Yeah, I can like build a bridge going straight from this rock over to that rock. Maybe put it up a little bit too so I can sail a boat through it maybe. If I can figure out how the hell to do it. Because it looks like it gets pretty deep in the middle here. You know what? Let's swim over there. Should actually chow down on some stuff before I do that though. Make sure I have enough stamina to make the trip. Yeah, it looks really likely I'm gonna have to sail over that way if I'm gonna fight the Elder. Unless I'm fortunate enough that I find an altar to him over here somewhere. Apparently that's what you need the ancient seeds for. You sacrifice those to the Elder, and then you fight him. Much like you had to sacrifice the deer heads to fight Eikthyr. Or Eikthyr, or however you pronounce his name. Lightning Stag, yes. Yeah, I like this place. This is a cool little island. I don't know if there's anything much on it besides this tablet. Let's take a looky-loo around. Okay, just an stone telling me to give thanks to Frey and Odin. And I say nuts to them. Of course, that's blasphemy considering where I am. At the same time, Odin's probably the reason I'm here in the first place. Jerk. Where's my afterlife, damn it? Well, where's my good afterlife? Well, this place isn't too bad, as long as I stay away from, well, everywhere except the meadows. What will I call this? Island docks, for now, I guess. Dockel. Docks. Something else I need to get in terms of new computer equipment? A keyboard, because most of the keys are completely, like, the numbers and letters are rubbed off of most of the keys on this thing. Hey, fella. Bye, fella. Oh, I said I was going to put away my hammer. I didn't, I still have it. I mean, that's fine. I probably assumed I was going to have to make one anyway. Alright, let's not make anything too outlandish for now. Let's just make, like, a little, shanty. A shanty shack! That I can rest up at before I carry on with my journey. Of course, I'm going to need more wood. That did take up quite a lot of it, didn't it? I like how I'm falling for the same trap in this that I do in other games like this, like I did when I first started playing 7 Days to Die. Even though I haven't played that game in a while, and now the new map I started in that, I'm doing a little better. And the problem is, games like this, I mean Minecraft was something I did the same thing in. I have a tendency to find cool places and then just want to build in those cool places. to the point where I just get completely bogged down and don't do anything. Or my inventory's all over the place, or what have you. I'm expecting that'll happen with this eventually. Feel cold? I'm well aware. I'm going to fix that in a moment. Not going to make anything too fancy, although I am going to apparently take the time to trim it. For absolutely no reason. Wait, why did I go all the way down there? No, that one did too. Oh well, no, that's actually how they go. Never mind. Mostly I just wanted to make a nice little sheltered area to put a bed. Funny thing is, by the time I'm done doing this, it'll probably be daytime again anyway. Close enough to, at least. Oh, there's a log. I'll chop down there on one of these trees. Maybe this one. Almost started with chain reaction. Not quite, but almost. Yeah, take that stone. Well, speaking of stone, I'm going to need some if I want to make a campfire. I haven't seen any loose ones lying around, but there is a rock I can break apart. I think I'm one short. Yeah, I am too. Alright, there might be one. There might be one in the water or something. Let's take a look. Yes, let's pretty up my temporary shack. If I had my hoe, I'd flatten that out, but alas, I do not. Ah, there's some stone. Alright. And we'll just slap that down here. And then cause a mini forest fire that raises the entire island, I guess. And we'll put one of these down too, I guess. That is too exposed. What are you talking about? It's got a roof. What more do you want? Maybe it needs to be pushed back a bit further next to the wall. Let's do that. Poke it in the corner. Wait, does it need a floor? It might need a floor. It probably needs a floor. Alright. I forgot about that. I thought this was enough to... It's still too exposed. Huh. Well, let's extend the walls. It's going to look pretty silly, but especially with that like that. Are you happy now, bed? No? Okay. I could have sworn I built one like this before, and it was plenty of space. I'm probably mistaken. I quite often am. Looking a bit like a bloody mess here now. I blame you, Seagull. There. Fuck you. I imagine this looks rather floaty, but I also don't really care, so... there's that. Yeah, that might be okay. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Of course, I'm out of wood again. Hey, fella. I'm gonna die now. Boop. Why, thank you. I need more wood. Jerk. It just caused a chain reaction? Probably. Ah, here comes Visco. Visco with a raid. Thank you very much for that. Appreciated as always, my friend. As I seem to be apologizing to practically everybody who's coming in here. It's like, I apologize tremendously for the fact that the video quality is probably really shitty. I've been having a lot of issues getting the stream going today. I don't know if Baked is currently in the chat, so of course we've got to give old V a shout out. Boom. Ah, playing some Breath of the Wild again. How far along are you in that, anyway? I think you had just finished one shrine last time I asked you about that. You have 500 seeds. Oh, I see. And Vane has followed me too. Very much appreciated that. I mean, can I put a roof over that and then is it not too exposed? Is the bed too exposed now? How is it too... It's got a roof, it's got a floor. This should count as a wall enough. How is it too exposed? Does it need to flatten it? Oh, before you go, V, I don't know if you're already gone, but, a word to the wise when it comes to the Korok seeds, you don't need all of them. Like, the reward for getting all of them is not much. It's nothing useful. It's nothing useful, certainly. I can't remember the exact number of, Korok seeds you need to fully expand your inventory. Oh, your chat's making you get all of them? Never mind, then. Have fun driving yourself insane, because I think there's 900 of them. Oh, you've already expanded everything? Okay, alright. Well, I mean, if you're doing it as basically a challenge, then go right ahead, sir. Oh, you need 441. I thought it was 600. It's been so long since I played the game, I can't honestly remember, but there we go. That's it, I guess. Like, how is this bed too exposed? I don't understand. Oh, you only know because you had the exact amount for your last upgrade? Well, that explains it. I like my little shack, but I would like it more if the bed counted as a spawn point. Well, let's throw in a couple of more floors and see if that does it. Oh, it's because the ground is poking through the floor? Alright, that's probably what it is then. I'm gonna need to pick up some flint then so I can make a, oh. So if I'm doing that, that means I gotta put the workbench. You know what? The workbench can go there for now. Oh, I can make a... Oh, I only need stone, not flint. Gotcha. Alright, now this can go back here. Should have known when I said I was going to go exploring, I was just going to keep building instead. Yeah, leveling the ground can be a bit tricky too. I only recently learned that it levels it to whatever area you're standing on yourself. And even then, it won't raise it up too much. You probably have to use the raise ground ability first to get it real even. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it any higher than that. Still exposed? I don't understand. Like, I thought that was enough. It's not poking out the back or anything. Does the roof need to be higher? I don't... Yeah. Well, whatever, I'm not going to frig around anymore with that. If I end up dying and respawning all the way back home, so be it. The walls look like they're snapped in pretty well. I mean, it's kind of hovering off the ground a bit, but... I didn't think that was going to be an issue. This is very peculiar. Okay, tell you what. I know I said I was going to say shag it and carry on, but I'm going to deconstruct this and rebuild it. Why? I don't know. I need to know what the problem is. Gots to be obsessively building. Even when you say you're going to be exploring, you've got to be obsessively building. That's how these games work. You can go off on an epic Viking quest, or you can be an epic Viking Bob Villa. Either way. Villa? I can't remember how you pronounce that man's name. Anyway. Alright, let's not even bother with the floor. Let's just do walls first. Alright, 1, 2... Wait, no, that was way off. Or are the walls still floating? Seriously. Maybe if I put a post first? And then line up with the post? The post is kinda in the ground. Let's make it 3 wide. That way I'll be able to cram the workbench in there after too. Still use the same design though. Alright, let's boom. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's alright. It's alright. Slap a half wall here. A half wall over here. And they still kind of float. Because, of course, they do. I know I have to do a lot of landscaping to get stuff to work, but I also don't like doing too much landscaping. It's a weird habit I have in games like this, you know? Whenever I come across natural features, I don't want to terraform too much. Like the way everything looks au naturel, you know? I don't want too tall. Maybe I'll just do half walls. Yeah, I'll do half walls up the side. All this for a temporary shack. If you gotta do a thing, it's just well do it right, I guess. Yeah, let's do it like that. Now we'll slap in the roof. It says, if it says the freaking bed isn't in right this time. Yeah, that doesn't quite line up with that the way I would have wanted it to now. Oh well. I'll see how we can fix that. Actually, hell, what am I doing? I know exactly what I can do with that. Throw in these bad boys. Boom. Suppose I could have put a cross piece in there instead, but you know, screw it. Keep this one a bit more contained, shall we say. Alright, let's put it in the bed now and see what it says. Are you too exposed now, you bastard? I don't know what... I don't know what the difference is. Did it just need to be a little taller? I don't... Anyway, whatever. It's good now. It'll do. I'm not gonna bother with the campfire. Not right now, anyway. Put all this stuff away and mosey along. Well, I'll keep the raspberries, I guess. Nom, nom, nom. Sweet. Oh wait, no, I'll leave the hoe behind too. They're easy to make. It's just we'll have one over here. There. So yes, eventually I'll make something of this place, but for now, let's just carry on. I want to see exactly how far this island extends this way, like the main one I started on. One thing I do know about this is that, while the bronze weaponry is much better than the stuff you can make initially, it's harder to repair, because it's not like you can throw together a forge as quickly as you can throw together a, workbench, so... That's why I haven't made a bronze pickaxe yet. Atgear, that's what it's called. Yes, I had to... I was about to say the name of the thing, and then I was like, oh, but what if I fuck it up? So yes, the Atgear, because of my Atgear or my axe break now, then I'm just reduced to using my fists. Or maybe the pickaxe. No, the bow. The bow, too. Until I run out of arrows. Yeah, I think I'll just skirt around the coast, and then I'll explore the interior afterwards. Interesting that I haven't found any ruined buildings yet. Maybe I'm just running clean by them. It's entirely possible. Oh, look at the tiny little island. With its not-so-tiny little tree. I think I've hit the coastline. Or the extent of the coastline, I should say. The northern side. Spin! Spin! I like this weapon. As long as I've got enough health to be getting on with, I should be fine. So many Grey Dwarf eyes, like I'm some sort of tree-based serial killer. Yeah, I think it's safe to say this is just going to curve around to that area, unless there's another jut of land that goes that way. Then this is the end of the island. Oh, chest, I think. Yes. Gold. I'm gonna sneeze at more arrows. I like that I've been putting so many markers on the map. It's like, oh, this might be a thing I want to build at some point. Although it seems like when it comes to resource gathering... Oh look, a copper deposit. It seems like when it comes to resource gathering, especially stuff like this, that you can't teleport, the game seems to be encouraging you to set up as many little bases and hidey holes as you possibly can. I'll mark that out. I'll come back for it later. The purpose of this expedition is exploration. I don't really want to gather up so many resources. I'm bogged down. Not yet. Oh, another thing I found too are shipwrecks. That's another randomly spawned, what's the best way to say it? Feature, I guess. That'll usually have treasure and such on it. Mushrooms, that'd be handy. Some more of those so I can make some stew. Oh look, it's nearly nighttime again. I spent so much time building that damn thing back on the island. Is that a troll cave? Looks like a troll cave ahead of me. Well, I'll go investigate. Last troll cave I tried to go into, there was a really tough troll inside of it, so I just noped right the fuck back out of there. Don't want to deal with him just yet. Oh, there's another abandoned fort over there, too. I don't think that's one I've actually been to yet. Hey, there's a troll! Hopefully, because there's one outside, there's not one inside. Anyway, let's kill him. For a minute, I didn't think I didn't damage him at all. That would have been a pain. Might not have any choice but to get a bunch of resources down, because he's probably going to knock over a buttload of trees if I let him swing. Oh, that was very fortunate. Went right over my head, that did. I felt the wind of its passing. Troll down! Ooh, I got a troll trophy. First of those I've gotten. That's going up on the mantelpiece. Well, hey guys! It's in our tower too. I may have already been to that one, I don't know. Alright, so there's a tower over there. And there's a tower over here. And we've got this. Well, let's have a quick gander in here, see what's in it. My death, perhaps. Oh, there is a troll. Nah, he sees me. And he's got a club. Screw it, I'll leave him alone. You live this day, troll. You know, because certainly he wouldn't have been able to kill me, right? Right? Poke. Damn it. Yeah, this is when having a club would have been nice. Ah, damn. There he is, just staring me in the face. Just wants me to put him out of his misery, that's all. Honestly, an axe might be better to deal with him. It's more club-like. Spin! Although I get to do this with this weapon. Haven't quite mastered the skill of parrying yet. Apparently to parry you need to block at the exact right time. Makes sense. So now one of those ones where the stairs are so close to the wall you can't really get up there. Ah, there we go. Parry! Should really be doing that more often. Not as hard as one would think. Coin, arrow, and feather. Seems to be a pretty standard treasure haul for these forts. I still haven't found the traitor. Wherever the hell he is. Yeah, I think I'll just mainly explore the coast until I swing back around to the storage cache that I've got. That way too I can show you some of the stuff I've built over that way. Yeah, providing I don't run out of space before I even get over there. Oh look, a grey dwarf. Let's murder it. Oh look, grey dwarves, let's murder them. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh Jesus. Spin! Spin! I think I would have learned the parry would be a good idea here, but against that many goons, maybe not so much. I should have marked that other fort on my map too, come to think of it. Oh well. If I get to this one, I'll know it's there. Not weighed down too much yet, but I am running out of inventory space. Alright, let's mark this one. Yeah, this is another one of those smaller ones. Okay, cool. Not bad, not bad. Oh, what's this say? It's just another thing that tells me where the Elder is. I know, I just need to get there! Stab. Of course, these assholes do show up more often at night, so... Oh, goddamn! Why are there so many of them? He says after just saying that more of them show up at night. Yeah, there's some blueberries there. I'm gonna want them. Running out of inventory space, though. May have to make a beeline down to storage at some point. Stop that. I like all the trouble that I have in the Black Forest, this particular biome, and it's not even the most dangerous. I hear the plains are awful. And you wouldn't expect it, because it's like, oh, the plains, it's probably just like the meadow, you know? It's like, you know, it's not like a awful place, it's not a hellhole. It's not like a dark forest where anything can jump at you from the shadows, it's not like the swamp, which is just full of poison. And the undead. It's like, no, the plains, what can possibly go wrong? And then you hear buzzing, apparently. And then giant death skeetos start coming after you. Whee! Is it dawn yet? Oh, there's another fort. Alright, let's swing up that way. Well, if I can. Now this way I can't. Damn it. Alright. T90! Probably better off swinging around this way and then going up. Something else? Or is that just a cliff? Now, if I was insanely dedicated, what I would do is I would rebuild... Well, I mean, that's what I was doing at the beginning, is I was just rebuilding every destroyed structure I came across. I think that's in our troll cave. Well, that's the reason why I keep marking stuff on my map. Because I figure eventually I will have to rebuild a number of these places just for the utility of them. Bastard! Keep away. Alright, it's just you and me, big boy. Have at thee. Positioning of this fort's pretty cool, though. Like, it's right on this cliff, overlooking the sea. Spot that actually makes sense. Good job, game generation. Good job. Yeah, my inventory is stog solid. Well, you know what? Let's put away the resin, because it's not like I really need them. I'll put away the carrot seeds too, because I've got an easy means of making my own. I've come to realize the importance of dandelions, so I'll keep them. I will put away these logs, though. Alright. Yeah, see, because it looks like I'd be able to make a network of forts all along the coast. Like, I'd be able to have a road go on up this way, though there was nothing really there. And then connect to that island, cruise along there. Might not even need a road, because I can just use a boat. Although if I'm going to make a boat, I'm going to either want to be able to easily get through this channel, or put another smaller dock over here, so I can sail up along that coast. He says as if he is great at sailing in this game. I'm not. My raft expeditions were not not fantastic. Hopefully the more improved boats are easier to sail. See, my question is, how silly is the goddamn troll that built their cave here? 'Cause, like, I can barely get across this. How often, right? How often does the troll wake up in the morning and then stumble his ass down over this cliff? Now, is there a troll actually in here? Sometimes they're empty. Nope, there's one here. Just a regular old troll. I'll leave him alone. Again, if there's much in the way of treasure in there, I don't really have the capacity to take it with me right now. Nope, going that way was a bad idea. Shit. Shit. Oh well. I'm here now. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but one ingenious thing I've seen people do in this game is they'll specifically chop down logs and use them as bridges. They'll roll them into a position they want them to go, and then they'll, like, put poles or whatever around the ends of them to keep them in place. I really want to pick up those carrot seeds, but I don't need them. Well, I'm very nearly to where I was before. Like, area already explored. Is that another troll cave? No, that's a dungeon. Barrow. Look at the bones fly. Something must be fighting them. What did you just kill? Oh, grey dwarfs. Alright. I understand, they annoy me too. Edge. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna mark this place out, and then we'll head back up this way once I swing down to my storage. Problem is, these things don't respawn. You completely clear out a barrow, then it's, done. I guess it makes sense because you can find Surtling cores in there and they're meant to be some, like, real primo resources. Oh look, one of these things. Let's destroy it. And I've been poisoned. There don't need to be two of you. Stupid shamans. I hate them so much. Poke. Poke. Well, Grey Dwarves in general are just a common, god-awful nuisance. It looks like that extends a ways. Alright, tell you what. I'm gonna haul ass down to my storage area because I am really loaded down with way too much stuff. Okay, yeah, here's the barrow, the first one I found and cleared out. Ooh, blueberries. Them all. But yeah, afterwards I'll head on up and I'll check out, see how far that meadow area off to the side goes to. Now, if I was real smart, I'd actually start hunting and get some more food, but what I have should be enough to last me for now. I think this tower is the first place I've come across skeletons. I think I need to come up along this ridge here is the best way to get to it. Yeah, here it is. My little hidey hole. On the edge of the forest. Oh yeah, that's right, something swung in and destroyed my, Whoozits. You know, the Whoozits? Legitimately, I'm blanking out. Cooking spit! That's it! That's the thing I'm talking about. The thing that you make the foods on. A lot of stuff over this way. I have to start carting some of this back. It's going to be kind of hard to make a road on this area, though. My best bet is probably to have, like, sort of an area there. Or maybe I can curve around this little hill and go straight through this meadow area and get to the home over there, the hill home. Stow away the blueberries for now because I'm going to want to keep them. Raspberries I'm not as concerned about. But I do want more mushrooms. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to put a forge over here too, come to think of it. I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't really need to build